Hi, Thrifty Tim here with a long overdue update. Um, uh, or am I actually telling about my plans for this year, 2026? I've changed some stuff around and like what I'm reading and stuff. I can't remember what all I finished in December. Since the last video, there's been quite a few. There's been like 3 or 4 books I finished during that time at least. Well, anyway, so with that said, I am going to be reading at least 3 physical books. I'll have 3 physical books going at a time, and 2 ebooks. At least 2 ebooks that up to you. So it could be 2 or 3 ebooks, so that's up to you. 5 or 6 books each month. And to show you what I'm reading right now, I'm in the middle of this book. This is by Greene, collected stories. It's a book with 50 of his short stories in it. And the next one I won't show you because the book's been falling apart on me. Yeah, literally falling apart. It's like 2 sections now, and so it will be going into trash after I'm done reading it. But that book is The Sum of All Fears by Tom Clancy. I should say in that Greene book I have like 400 pages to go, and in The Sum of All Fears I have like 400 pages to go. And then the other physical book I'm reading is Herman Wouk's Remembrance. This I have quite a ways to go yet in here. I'm only on through page 152, and there's 1,000 pages in this book. And this one, well, I should say that Tom Clancy one, The Sum of All Fears, is his the 5th book in the Jack Ryan series. The 5th book published in publication order, I should say. And this Herman Wouk one, it's a fiction. It's follows Navy family during World War II, which is quite interesting. It's by Herman Wouk. It was made into a miniseries. It's meant to have a book that goes before this, which is The Winter War, which I read last year. Were both made into miniseries back in 1984, starring like Robert Mitchum and shoot, I can't remember the other people now. If I was remembering them earlier. So those are the 3 physical books I'll be reading, or that I'm reading, and then there's 2 ebooks I'm reading right now. This is, oh shoot, come on back. Oh, too much of glare on it. This is book in the public domain. See, I'll be doing 2 different types of books in the public domain each month. I'll be doing this one, set under like you could say public domain middle grade book or a children's book. It's they aren't all aimed at middle grades. Some are for they're at least chapter books, and this is book is Richard Dare's Venture or Striking Out for Himself. This is the first book published of Edward Stratemeyer's books that was was published. It was in the late 1800s, and this let me explain. Edward Stratemeyer, he eventually formed what is referred to as a Stratemeyer Syndicate, where he'd get ghostwriters to read or to write novels following outlines that he gave them, and there's several different series. That some of the big ones that are well known are like the Nancy Drew series, now I can't remember, the Hardy Boys mysteries, the Hardy Boys books, the Tom Swift series. Those are just some of them. But I'll be starting out with the ones that Edward Stratemeyer wrote himself, and then I'll start going into some of the other series that are in the public domain for that into books. And then the other book I'm reading on my Nook is Bat by Mary Roberts Rinehart. It's I'm reading it from an anthology, which is the collected works of Mary Roberts Rinehart, and this is the second story, and the first story is the Circular Staircase, which I finished last month, which was a reread, and it's a book I really like of hers. And there's several stories in this one too. There's 5,117 pages in this ebook. So, and now, where did I set it? Okay. See, and now I'm keeping better track of what I'm reading. See, my daughter gave me a journal for Christmas. I've never used a journal and stuff, and I was trying to think of what I'd use it for, and I decided I just use it for keeping track of what I'm reading. See, here's what I've read yesterday and today so far. The author and the name of the book, and underneath it the start page and the stop page for the day. And I do that with each 5 books, and you'll notice I already have an entry for each of these 5 books so far, and that way I hope it will help me keep me reading every day, instead of some days where I read only a little bit. Maybe this will help me read more books every day. And I'll just let you know, this room's in disarray right now because of because it's made more on the music side of things, so I'll talk more about that oh, sorry, I dropped my mouse. I have been looking for it. Well, I'll be talking more about it on this Tuesday /stream, which I'll be starting again this Tuesday at noon Central Time, which is Tuesday afternoon with Thrifty Tim. That's in it. I talk about music. The big part is about music, but we also talk about books, and movies, and because one of the guys that usually comes up is Jürgen, a friend of mine that's in Sweden, and he's a big wrestling fan. He usually watches replays of the old wrestling matches and stuff. But so that's how I'm going through starting 2026 out with. So, and I'll be back the next time if I'll make a regular video is when I finish a book in a video. Or actually, I'll try doing a video every Sunday, update video. I'll change it. I'll say that. If not, I'll at least post post a video after I finish the book and talk about it. And also with my the public domain books that I read, like the Richard Dare book and the Bat. I'll be doing reviews on them on my blog page, but I'll let you know the location, or that's at once I get them read and the blog entered into there. So that's all I have for this time. So until next time, take it easy and keep on reading. Oh.